It's bright as heck out here. So I've been trying my best to figure out what are my plans. Like what is my next move? I apologize if you hear all types of stuff. There's birds chirping, there's planes flying by. That's what happens when you decide to film outside. But the sun finally started to come out, so I was like, I'm just gonna take the camera out and actually film this video out here. But that's the problem of living in a busy city where everybody and their mama is taking flights everywhere. So that's that. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out what my next plan is, what my next move is. And I have been really having this issue where I don't really know what is best for me. And I keep having this problem where I'm constantly, scrolling on LinkedIn, scrolling and seeing all these people get new jobs and seeing that I'm still struggling. And I have been constantly having back-to-back interviews, and I've been doing so much to even get noticed by these people, and I'm done begging for something that I truly never wanted in the first place. I've never been a big fan of this corporate lifestyle and the corporate things that are going on, and I just think right now it's time for me to really go for my dreams. And that's kind of what this video is pertaining to, why I'm getting the courage to even come out here with neighbors looking at me and so much more, to show you that it's possible and to tell myself that it's possible to go for what I've been wanting to do this whole time, which is this and anything else of that matter. Whatever I want to go for, I need to go for it. And I'm tired of second guessing myself. That's my biggest issue, is constantly second guessing myself, and I don't want to do that anymore. If these companies, if these people cannot see me for my worth and for all the things that I've done and constantly have me go through all these rigorous assignments and rounds, then I'm not going to keep putting myself through that stress. So I want to go for this. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep making this what's most important to me. And by that, I mean, I need to go all in with these videos. I need to be consistent. I need to be on top of myself. I need to have accountability partners to be like, where's your upload? Like, you better be uploading this week, trying to constantly have at least one upload per week and trying to stay on top of that, because if not, I know that I'm not going to do that, and I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to be the type of person where I'm not filming when I'm supposed to, or not posting when I'm supposed to, even when it comes down to not just YouTube, but content in general, because that's what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a content creator. I've done this for years now. It's almost been a decade. No, it literally has been a decade. I started in September of 2014. So it'll literally be 10 years in September of this year, which is really crazy to say that I've been uploading for that long. And I've always been off and on. I've always taken breaks, and breaks are necessary. They're needed. You have to take these breaks in order to kind of get your mind back in the shape that it's supposed to be in. But I don't want to keep pushing myself back, trying to fight for jobs and not being consistent and going for what I really want to do, which is this. It hurts me so much to keep going through so many different things with all these different people and interviewing with people, and you don't even want to, like, the next couple videos are going to be talking about this ridiculous mess that a lot of us are in with this job market and so much more, because it's out of whack. It's really crazy. Like, all of these companies, especially in the creative force, I mean, it's happening within every industry, but especially within the creative force, like, they want to get free stuff out of us. They want to keep pushing us to the extent where we just give up. And I don't want to give up, like, of course I'm going to try and, still apply. I've always seen people have success when they do both, when they do have a full-time career and do content on the side or whatever that might be. But I don't know. What God, I think, is telling me to do is all these rejections keep pointing me back to this. And I can't keep telling myself no because I'm scared, or because I'm worried about what others are going to think, or what my family might think, or what my friends might think. I need to be doing this for myself. Like, that's the only way I can keep pushing through, is if I do this for myself. And that's just to say that you need to push for whatever you believe in. Any of your dreams, any of your goals, whether it comes down to you wanting to lose weight, whether you want to be a full-time content creator and all types of stuff, you need to just go for it. Like, seriously, you need to just go for it. There's no more excuses for it, because if you keep pushing yourself back and keep making these excuses, then you're never going to accomplish what you really want to. And I think that's the stage and point where I'm at right now, because I keep lagging it because I'm trying to, like, have interviews and talk to these people and network, when this whole time that's not what I've ever really wanted to do. I've always wanted to do my own stuff. I've always wanted to be a content creator and do my own thing and make money that way. But not just make money, but just be creative. That's what sparks me, and that's what drives my heart, is being creative. So I think in order for me to do that, I gotta just push back from all that, because it's nonsense. It's utter nonsense. I've been constantly fighting with all these different things when it comes down to, you know, being on LinkedIn or networking or talking to people and doing this and doing that, and then seeing all this different advice, and then people are arguing with each other on LinkedIn, and then you're like, oh, you got to go to these events, go to these networking events, because then you can network with people in person. But then you're like, well, no, you should be relying on your family, and then you can rely on your friends, because if you rely on your friends, it's too much. It's literally too much. And it's driving all of us to the point of insanity. And every rejection keeps pointing me right back to this. Every time that I've been rejected, I ended up filming a video. Every time that I've been rejected, I've like reached out to somebody and they're like, well, you make really good content. Why don't you just focus on that? And I keep worrying about like, well, it's not going to pay the big bills and da-da-da. If I can manifest that, if I could speak it into fruition, and I'm working hard towards that goal, and I'm working hard towards this, what's to say that it's not going to do that for me if I don't stay consistent and stay on top of it? So this is a video for myself to look back on, but also a video for you to watch and say that if this is something that you want to do, if there is something that you want to do, you need to go for it. Pray on it, write about it, journal it, talk to a friend about it, keep it to yourself, whatever you want to do, but just go for it. There's no more lame excuses or pushing it behind. The only way that you can achieve what you want to is if you go for it. And that's all that I really have to say in this video, to be honest. And I hope to look back on this and see how far I've come from this pivotal moment, because I'm done. If I need to just constantly even make little videos here and there or whatever it might be, I want to stay consistent with this. I want to grow community and so much more. So that's what I'm going to do. Bye.